And then I am so jealous I am missing out on this one in the kitchen. There's a kielbasa judging contest going on. We've got the guys from Plymouth. They're previewing the Plymouth Kielbasa Festival. Stay tuned. There's so much more coming up on PA Live.
We've got a full house in the kitchen today. That's because the 9th annual Plymouth Alive Kielbasa Festival is just around the corner. We're going to do our own little preview, own little fun competition here on the show today. We've got 3 kielbasa vendors, including Fetch's, Kaminsky's Market, and Uncle Buck's in Plymouth. And we've got Terry here from Plymouth Alive. We're going to talk about the Kielbasa Festival. But let's start with the kielbasa, and we'll begin with Dave Fetch. And Dave, we were just talking that I think my mother went to her grave with some Fetch's kielbasa. You saw her frequent your store quite often.
I used to wait on your mother all the time.
That is funny. And why not when you have such a great kielbasa? Dave, I know at one point, I believe you guys won the competition one year. Is that correct?
We won the first year, and we won again last year for the smoked kielbasa.
So what sets your kielbasa apart from the rest?
A kielbasa, everybody's is different. Ours is lightly smoked, seasoned. It's just the best.
It's heaven, right? I mean, kielbasa is heaven. And, of course, Fetch's. And we've got, by the way, everybody loves each other here in the kitchen today. They're not really competing. They're all friends. We've got Brenda from Kaminsky's Market in Duryea. Kaminsky's, great place to go for meats. I tend to get the filet mignon there quite often. Brenda sees me in the store. And Brenda, tell us a little bit about Kaminsky's kielbasa, another very popular choice for kielbasa here in the Wyoming Valley.
Yes, it is. I personally don't make the kielbasa. My husband, Rob, makes the kielbasa. But I know one of the things he strives for is to always use the freshest, best meats. And fresh peeled garlic is one of our secrets. It's makes it really good. And also the smoking process. We do a little bit of the old-fashioned way. Along with propane heat, we do use the cherry and the apple log. So that really does a lot to the flavor.
Gotta love that. Yeah, Kaminsky's a great choice for kielbasa. And we can't forget about Uncle Buck. We've seen him here in the PA Live kitchen with his barbecue. But Uncle Buck, you've expanded to the kielbasa biz as well.
Yeah, the kielbasa is working out well for us, not only for the Kielbasa Fest, but we do make it down there. And unlike Brenda, we do hickory and cherry wood to smoke it. That's our process. Everybody's a little bit different, like Dave said. It's all good, you know. We were the first losers last year, second place to Dave. So we're striving to get them this time.
You're very amicable about that. Yeah, just a friendly competition. And Terry, the Plymouth Alive Kielbasa Festival coming up next weekend. I had the honor to be a judge one time. It is a great time. You have the kielbasa competition and so much more.
Yeah, the kielbasa competition is actually Saturday at 1 o'clock at Francella's Pub. It starts at 1 o'clock, and actually the kielbasa vendors on the street, there is 12. And by the way, you got to walk all through town to find the kielbasa vendors. They're not all in one corner. You got to walk through town. What makes our festival really unique is a walking festival. You walk 5-6 blocks through town. You find the kielbasa vendors. You sample their wares. You go to the competition. There's 2 band shells, 16 bands. And I think that is what makes us unique. You can walk through the streets.
Yeah, and you got to walk
5-6 blocks.
You got to walk off some of those calories because we know kielbasa isn't.
No, you just got to like peppermint candies because everybody smells like kielbasa.
You got it.
And by the way, Brenda won fresh last year.
Everybody's a winner.
We got both winners here from last year.
Everybody's a winner. We're going to do our own little sampling and taste testing coming up. But Monica, I am going to have to find a partner here to do some sampling with because you're out there enjoying the Little League World Series in South Williamsport.
I know, and it's really killing me because, you know, I do enjoy sampling, especially the kielbasa from the Kielbasa Festival. Thanks, guys. It looks awesome.
Next weekend, it is the 9th annual Plymouth Alive Kielbasa Festival. We're doing our own preview here in the PA Live kitchen. Ralphie is back with us, going to sample some kielbasa.
Free food, and I got the tutorial beforehand. I wish you all could have seen this. The difference between fresh and smoked, I did not know, but now I know.
Well, let's go to Dave Fetch. Dave Fetch, one of the restaurants competing here today. Dave, for people like Ralphie that don't know, people that aren't from the area, explain to them what kielbasa, the difference in fresh and smoked is.
Well, Ralphie, you're from Buffalo, correct?
Yes.
And from Italian, grew up in an Italian family.
Yes, sir.
Well, fresh kielbasa would be Italian sausage in Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
In Pennsylvania, the fresh kielbasa is smoked. Smoked in a smokehouse with hardwoods. We use hickory and cherry. So, the fresh kielbasa would be Italian sausage in Buffalo.
Got so I may actually prefer the fresh to the smoked, is what you're telling me, or I may at least more acclimated to the taste.
You'll be more acclimated to the taste.
Now,
Gotcha.
speaking of the smoke master, Uncle Buck Gardner here from Uncle Buck's in Plymouth. Uncle Buck, you know, we had you in the kitchen here before doing a giant sandwich, smoking all kinds of meats, but you've got the kibasi too.
Yeah, and I do it the same way everybody else does, except, you know, tweak it a little bit. I use the hardwood, like Dave. I use hickory and cherry. We have a smoker. We can do 200 rings at a time. And, you know, let's hope you like it.
200 rings, just enough to feed everybody here at the station.
Yeah.
I think we have some big kibasi fans. And Brenda from Kaminsky's Market in Duryea, you guys are set to go this year. You think you'll win the competition?
I don't know. You know what? Some years we do, some years we don't. I like to see other people win. I really do. The competition is fun. It's a lot of preparation for everyone. And it gets a little strenuous at times, you know, trying to prepare your platters and stuff. But it's a fun time.
It is.
The
and
whole festival.
That's the key to what we're doing here in the PA Live kitchen. Now, I'm going to give the mic over to Terry, and Terry is from Plymouth Alive, the organization that helps put the festival together. Now, we're going to do a very unofficial sampling here. Ralphie and I are going to sample the fresh, we're going to sample the smoked, and while we're doing that, Terry, tell us about the big festival coming up next weekend.
Well, first of all, I'd like to let you know the kibasi also grows hair. You don't need Propecia. Actually, it's next weekend. It's Friday and Saturday, August 24th and 25th. Starts at 12 o'clock both days and ends at 11. Again, you can walk through town and find 85 different vendors, including 12 different kibasi vendors. They're spread through town. Great parade Saturday morning at 11. The theme for this year's parade is Welcome Home Veterans. Again, it's for all veterans and all wars. And the kibasi competition, how's it taste? Pretty good? Is that all right?
Well, we're letting you do all the talking because
Sure.
we're stuffing our mouths here with
Again, the
kibasi.
competition,
Don't mind us.
don't miss it. It's at Francella's Pub, Saturday at 1 o'clock. We do have a broadcast. If you're on a bar and you can't get on the other side to watch the competition, it is being broadcast on both sides of the bar. Also, besides that, whoever wins the competition this year, smoked and fresh, you get bragging rights for a whole year.
That's what's great.
A huge banner, you get a crown, you get a medal. We really fix you up and send you on your way.
And Terry, thanks so much. We're still in the midst here of doing the sampling, but we got to get to a commercial break. The competition is next Saturday, August 24th. PlymouthAlive.org for more information. Ralphie and I are going to continue to work on the sampling.
Don't mind if I do.
See what I was doing, Ralphie, when we weren't on the air the past couple of weeks?
The airplane, and now you're an adventurous dude.
Yeah, we did NASCAR rides, canobles, a lot of fun stories coming up here on PA Live.
Always a good time.
But we have the folks here with Plymouth Alive. We have our kibasi folks from Fetch's and Kaminsky's and Uncle Buck's. Ralphie and I just did the unofficial taste testing here of the fresh and the smoke. Now, at the competition next weekend, they do both categories, but since it's only 2 judges, we came up with an overall winner. We want to congratulate the kibasi right in the middle of the screen. Kaminsky's from Duryea. They're our unofficial winners. Thank you, Brenda, for you're over this way. There you are. But we thank all of you for participating.
Yes, great to
and
meet
as
you.
all of the folks say from Plymouth Alive in the kibasi competition, Ralphie, everybody is a winner.
Yes, they were all very excellent.
All right, Monica, we'll save you some of this kibasi. It is great tasting and smelling here in the studio.